Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Deaths in the Family, set in Dartmoor and supplied to us today by Xset Xanthony. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 3 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the private investigator. We're going to have a Seeker 1 stored up in the hallway, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to vacate this comfy chair and make our way out into the hallway and the corridors, and we are going to retrieve our item from the briefcase here. There we go. Let's stash that away, that's an illegal item. We're going to make our way around to the balcony over the billiard room, and our first target will be Patrick Carlisle. Now, he's about to engage in a conversation with another of our targets, the butler, Mr. Fernsby. We are going to interrupt that conversation by shooting Patrick in the chest with our Seeker 1. There we go. He's going to get sick, and he's going to make his way to the bathroom next to the billiard room, or the library. It's a bit of both really. There's plenty of books and a billiard table. So once he comes along and makes his way into the bathroom, we are going to ask him very kindly if he has found the £22 billion missing from the government. I have a pretty good idea where that money went. So apparently it's not down there. I didn't expect it to be. It'd be rather soggy if it was. So we need his body discovered, as we're not quite done with this area. So we're going to overflow the sink while we move away to the kitchen. And while the guard is cleaning up Mr. Carlisle, we are going to enter into the kitchens, and hopefully with the timing being right, which it is not, we were going to add our lethal poison to the bottle of water on the counter here. Unfortunately, the young maid at the end of the room is facing this way, so we'll come back to them momentarily, and on our way out we'll grab a propane cylinder, and we're going to take that to the lounge, and we're going to throw that at the feet of Gregory Carlisle, who is relaxing on the sofa. So again, we'll come back to him shortly. We're going to return now to the kitchen, and hopefully this time round we can add our poison to the bottle of water. The young lady is still stood sorting the food at the counter. I think she may be broken. No, she has finally managed to turn around. It did take a little while, and we had just enough time to get the poison into the glass there. We're going to make our way around into the changing rooms, where we will find a wrench leaned against the floor there. And when our target, the gentleman in the kitchen, finally goes and drinks his drink, and he will find it not to his liking, this will set us up nicely to deal with the young lady. So down goes the gentleman, finding the water rather stale, and the young lady eventually will turn round. And now you want to take your time with the frying pan.
So 41 goes.
Would you rather not be sorting the meats on the counter there? Apparently not. She finds the body, and when she goes over to see if her colleague is okay, we are going to create a gas leak. Before we leave the area, we're going to grab the second propane cylinder, and then we are going to go and place this out by the entrance hall area. And hopefully Mr. Fernsby is not in attendance. It looks like he's just vacated his area spot, and we're going to place the propane cylinder on the floor. Maybe not there, that looks a little too close to where he'll be standing. Let's try here. So anywhere in the area will do, but we don't want Mr. Fernsby standing between us and the cylinder. So we're going to make our way now back to the kitchens, and our young lady friend will be returning to the cooker at any moment while we wait for the guard to remove her colleague. So there she goes. She's now getting distracted by the gas leak, and when she turns the cooker back on, that will ignite the gas and send her on a rather short flying lesson across the kitchen. So turn the gas on, dear, it'll be fine, don't worry about it. Keep calm and carry on, as they say. So off she goes, and that will of course create some degree of panic. So we can now use that time to our advantage. We're going to make our way up to the balcony overlooking the lounge area. We're going to go around the long way to avoid any panicked enforcers and make our way on to the balcony. And when we arrive, Gregory and his wife will be engaging in a conversation. So we're just going to crouch down by the banister here. There is Emma Carlisle, a rather nasty piece of work, trying to steal one of our eliminations in the primary mission. So we're going to wait for that conversation to finish and for Emma to move away, and when she does, we can then detonate the propane cylinder, taking out Gregory along the way. So 4 targets taken care of, with 1 more to go, and all we have to do now is make our way back downstairs, preferably avoiding any panicked enforcer guards. We're going to cut straight across the entrance hall area by the stairs. We're going to plant ourselves in the corridor beyond, just behind all of the cases of luggage here. And it looks like Mr. Fernsby is currently in a good position, so if we are quick, we're just going to let that guard wander off. I have no idea where he's going. We can then detonate the last propane cylinder, taking out the butler, and all we have to do now is to make good our escape. We only have the one exit to worry about, and that is the main entrance where the Harley Davidson or the Triumph motorcycle is located. There is Mr. Whitmer, who will be an enforcer, as we are currently dressed as his twin. He's easy enough to avoid though. So there we go, 1 more trending contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We've managed to meet all of our objectives, and we will get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.